Okay, thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for clicking the little bell. Welcome to another episode of What's Going On? Let's get into this. From the New York Post, Spotify denies report Joe Rogan could bolt streaming giant this year. And what would that mean? I mean, I think the guy's got over 11 million followers or subscribers or whatever it is over there on Spotify. Listeners, right? Listeners. So I think there's a very big possibility this guy could go wherever he wanted to with all of his listeners, followers, and subscribers, and he could make money even if he started his own platform. Spotify is denying a report that Joe Rogan could bolt the streaming giant this year after his contract expires. Rogan's future has become a topic of intense speculation, particularly in light of the fact his relationship with Spotify management has frayed, according to the news site S5-Ep4. The news site claimed over the weekend that Rogan could bolt Spotify and take his estimated 11 million listeners with him as the star podcaster's contract with the Swedish-based audio platform was due to run out later this year. When reached by the Post, a spokesperson for Spotify disputed S5-Ep4's reporting, insisting that Rogan's contract does not expire this year. A S5-Ep4 spokesperson told the Post that the news site updated its original story with a link to a New York Times article from last year which claimed the contract ran for 3.5 years with the possibility of more. Last year, Rogan's frustration with public demands to curb what he can say on his podcast boiled over, prompting him to threaten to quit the streaming giant. I will quit if it gets to a point that I can't do it anymore, where I have to do it in some sort of weird way where I walk on eggshells and mind my P's and Q's. F that, Rogan said during a March 22 episode. And I think when you have the kind of following and the kind of money that Rogan has, you really don't have to worry. You really don't, because you can do whatever you want, say whatever you want, and in that line of work, they call it FU money, and that's really what it is. That dude can do whatever he wants, and if they want to say something to him, gone. Okay, now after the Amber Heard trial, we really figured out who a lot of people are. They really planted themselves with Amber Heard or, with Johnny Depp. But Julia Fox was one of those people that she really wanted to come out and blame Johnny Depp. But look at this. From Page 6 Style, Julia Fox defends walking Alexander Wang runway leave room for rehabilitation. Now, for context, this Alexander Wang guy was hit with his own accusations of misconduct. Julia Fox shows support for Amber Heard after Johnny Depp trial verdict. None of us are safe. But yet you're here walking the runway for Alexander Wang, who's had accusations of misconduct against women. And I think this is very simple. This is why you don't listen to people like Julia Fox. You don't take what they have to say ever seriously, ever, because they're just speaking to speak. They're just opening their mouth to open their damn mouth. They don't actually stand for anything. All they care about is themselves and looking a certain way, most likely for social media. Julia Fox has no regrets. The Uncut Gems star 33 kicked up some controversy last week when she sported a sheer dress in Alexander Wang's first New York Fashion Week show since being accused of sexual assault in 2020. And she recently spoke out on TikTok defending her decision to walk the runway. And I just want you to watch this TikTok right here.
This isn't an issue with Hollywood. This isn't an issue with the fashion world. This isn't an issue with celebrities. This is an issue with men, goddammit! Men!
So in that TikTok, essentially she blames all men. But I guess obviously not Alexander Wang? To be frank, I love cancel culture. Yeah, we know, Julia. You love cancel culture when it benefits you and it gets you likes and retweets and comments on Instagram. I'm getting the emails. I'm trying. I'm telling you. I'm not going to do it. I'm telling you. But we do need to leave room for rehabilitation for those who put in the work and heal and learn from their mistakes. But from what I've read, okay, this guy hasn't done anything. He hasn't even admitted that he was wrong. What the hell are you talking about, Julia? Fox said in a reply to a fan who asked if walking in the show went against everything you stand for. She doesn't stand for anything. Wang faced accusations of sexual misconduct from multiple people in 2020, giving a statement to Page Six Style at the time that called the claims baseless and grotesquely false. He later seemed to change his stance, releasing another statement in 2021 promising to do better. So then, essentially, he admitted to it? Or what happened, Julia? Because this is the problem, Julia, right here. This is the problem with people like you, Julia. You want to come out and talk shit about men. And you want to come out and talk shit about people like Johnny Depp. But then you're here, obviously getting paid, to go walk the runway. And this, Julia, this is why nobody likes you. Okay, now, as much as we don't like Facebook, basically I just use Facebook as a photo album now, just in case something happens to my phone. I kind of feel bad because what's going on over there, you can really tell they don't know what they're doing anymore. Why? Because they've gotten away from the plot. They're no longer a social media site. Now they're just trying to be so many different things besides what got them to where they are. From the New York Post, demoralized Meta staffers blast Mark Zuckerberg, zero work is getting done. Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg's year of efficiency has reportedly gotten off to a rocky start as staffers at Facebook's parent company say that plans to cut costs and lay off more workers have left teams demoralized. Managers at Meta have expressed growing frustration over the uncertainty that has permeated the firm's Menlo Park, California headquarters in recent weeks as senior management has delayed approval of necessary budgets, disrupting the normal workflow, according to the news site Financial Times. Honestly, it's still a mess. One Meta employee told the Financial Times over the weekend, the year of efficiency is kicking off with a bunch of people getting paid to do nothing. And I think when, you know, all this crap that they've been talking about, oh, layoffs this and layoffs that and big tech, they're laying people off. Well, you just said you're getting paid to do nothing. So there's a lot of people that were probably doing that, which is the reason they got fired, because their jobs were kind of unimportant. Sorry. Zuckerberg's recent declaration that Meta would shift to becoming a leaner company with a reduced headcount won plaudits from investors on Wall Street last week. But within the ranks of his company, there is widespread confusion and anger, the Financial Times reported. Staffers told Financial Times that zero work is getting done and that decisions that normally took days to approve now take weeks or months, including some of the company's key sectors such as the metaverse and advertising. Well, the metaverse sucks. I don't understand. I've seen so many videos done on the metaverse. I've seen so many screenshots. It just looks like something that they used to have on the internet back in the 2000s. It doesn't look impressive. It's not something to where you want to say, oh yeah, I'm going to go buy those goggles and I'm going to really go on the metaverse and I'm going to do something. No, it looks, sorry to say this, Mark, it looks really lame. Sorry. Okay, now, I keep on looking around for these articles that everybody keeps talking about where the royal family is leaking stories and, oh, they're criticizing Meghan and Harry and all this kind of stuff, but I never see anything. All I ever see is stuff like this. Prince Harry from something called Marie Claire. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle want a capitulation and apology by the palace. Well, good friggin' luck with that, because I don't understand how these people could think they deserve the apology. What is going on in Meghan and Harry's heads? Are they really that out there in the universe that they think they're the ones that deserve an apology? Apparently, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's invitation to the coronation will be arriving imminently, and it will ultimately be up to the couple if they choose to attend. Before the will they or won't they push-pull surrounding the coronation, the same happened with the Queen's Platinum Jubilee last June, which they ultimately flew into the UK from their home in the US. This time around, though, there is even more tension than last summer, which we didn't think was possible, but happened after the December release of Netflix's Harry and Meghan, and most especially the release in January of Harry's tell-all Spare, which took numerous swipes at the royal family. Add to the mix that the coronation set for May 6th at Westminster Abbey in London is also the 4th birthday of Harry and Meghan's son Archie, and in a word, it's complicated. I don't think it's very complicated. What is the problem here? Why do these people believe in their mind that the royal family is supposed to bow down to them? Bro, you're the one that came out with the documentary. You're the one that came out with the Spare book. Where in these people's minds do they think it's complicated that they believe they deserve the apology? But it seems both sides want this family feud to end, and according to the Daily Express, for Harry and Meghan, that will include a capitulation and they want the royal family to capitulate. Just the use of that word, capitulation, and an apology. What exactly has the royal family done to these two people that they, in their deluded minds, believe they deserve an apology? What? Capitulation and an apology from the royal family to end the drama once and for all. Oh, okay. So essentially, Harry and Meghan are saying right here, right now, no. We're not gonna end this. We're not gonna fix this. If you want it fixed, royal family, you have to come to us and you have to bow down. You have to say sorry and you have to apologize to us. We didn't do anything. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex accused royal aides of actively working against them and refusing to counter negative press coverage about them, the outlet reports. The couple is now expected to return to the UK to attend the King's coronation. Well, oh my God. So are they going or aren't they? The people want to talk about the media, but now we're hearing first, well, they're not going to go. The King's not going to allow them. And then another one was saying, well, the King does kind of want that. And then Harry was like, no, I want my father and my brother back. These people, I really think they have ADHD. I do. There's probably something going on up here because they can't make up their friggin' minds. But speculation is rife about the state of their relationship with the family. An insider says the problem is that the Sussexes want a capitulation and apology by the palace, but when recollections vary, that's quite difficult. And what recollections are those? Because based on the documentary and that Spare book, the only people that have talked shit are Harry and Meghan. I still haven't read all these articles that all these people keep on saying that the royal family is coming out with. Where are they? Can somebody find those articles and send them to me? Because I'm not finding them, and I'm looking for everything here. I don't understand. Harry, in particular, in interviews surrounding the release of Spare, has called on the royal family to apologize specifically to Meghan. For what? For the treatment she received when she married into the institution in May 2018. But the whole point of that was racism. We've already seen where the racism claims went. I don't understand what these. I think there's something going on up here. I really, really do. It was also avoidable, but they just couldn't help themselves, Harry said, adding that the royal family treated him as if he were delusional and paranoid. You're asking for an apology and a capitulation from the royal family. Harry, right here, you sound very delusional. You sound completely delusional if you think you're going to get a capitulation and an apology from the royal family when it doesn't look like they've done anything. So please, to all of Meghan Markle fans out there, send me the articles and write in the headline, okay, Andrew, these are the articles that the royal family has put out negatively about Meghan Markle. Send them to me. I'll gladly read them on my show. Please do. He continued, "You know what you did, and I now know why you did it, and you've been caught out, so just come clean?" What the hell are you talking about, Harry? What did they do? Because the racism claims were false. She lied. What did they do? Because the claims about Meghan Markle having to go through stuff that the other royals didn't go through, that was a lie as well.